Hi everyone, this is Mo from CrochetObjet Knitting. This video is the second on my Shinjuku scarf pattern. I will leave a link to this pattern down below in the description box for you. In my previous video, I showed you how to attach the wild daisy flowers. On this video, I will show you how to crochet the main flowers and join them as you go. So for this demonstration, I will use a little sample, and I have also made a few flowers center as I recommend in the pattern, and this is usually how I like to work. I like to prepare a few centers and then start making the flowers and join them as you go. For the flowers, I will use the same yarn I used in my scarf for the main flowers. And this is a Mayak Fibers 50% organic cotton and 50% baby yak, which is a fingering weight yarn. And I'll use the same hook size I used to crochet my scarf, a 3mm crochet hook. So I think we are ready to start. For this demonstration, I am going to make a little sample of 3 flowers in each row. While on the actual scarf you have 5 flowers to attach, to join, but I'll show you these 3 flowers sample, and it's the same principles. You will know how to make it. I will attach one more flower on this row, and then I'll work the next row. I'll show you how to attach the first flower and then the second flower. As I'm a left-handed, I will work from left to right. If you're a right-handed, you will work from right towards the left. So you will join the flowers from right towards the left. As I'm a left-handed, I'll join the next flower from here towards the right. And I want to join my new flower. I want to crochet the petals and join the flowers as I crochet the petals, and I want to join into 2 joining points, this one and this one. I want to use the chain 1 space on each of these petals in order to join my new flower. So I want to start by attaching the new yarn just under one of the chain spaces between 2 petals on the center of the flower. So I want to insert my hook from front to back, and I didn't even weave in the tails here because I want to show you how I work over the yarn tails. And then I want to attach the yarn, so I put the yarn on my hook, bring it in front of the work and make a chain 1, and this is how I attach the new yarn. Now I want to start making the first petal, so single crochet in the same space and make 2 more double crochet in the next space. Now I want to chain 1 in the chain space on this petal. So I insert my hook from front to back, put the yarn on the hook, bring it in front of the work and make a slip stitch. And this is a joining slip stitch. Now I want to complete the petal on my new flower, so it's a double crochet and a single crochet. And this is the first petal completed and joined. Let's move on to the second one. I want to insert my hook under the next chain stitch, make a single crochet and 2 chain stitches, and now instead of the chain 1 I want to make a joining slip stitch into the next petal, chain 1 space, and my petal is joined. Now I want to complete it, so a double crochet, a single crochet, and this is it. This is the 2 joining slip stitches I want to make in order to join the next flower, and I will go ahead and complete all the petals on the new flower, and I'll meet you back here when I'm just about to close this round. now I'm at the point where I finished this round and I want to close it by making a slip stitch into the first single crochet made, and I want to make sure I insert my hook under both loops of the stitch, and then I make a slip stitch. I want to cut the yarn and pull the loop all the way up. And this is the new flower joined, and as you can see I have 2 petals joined onto 2 petals from the previous flower. Let's now go ahead and see how I join the first flower on the next row. So I'll grab one of these flower centers and I want to attach the yarn under one of the chain spaces. Make a chain 1, and I want to start making my first petal while joining it to this petal, and I want to use the chain 1 space on this petal to make my joining slip stitch, and then on the second petal I'll join here. So let's start making the first petal, and I want to work over this yarn tail. Now instead of the chain 1, I want to insert my hook into the chain space on this petal from front to back, put the yarn on the hook, bring it back in front of the work, make a joining slip stitch, and now I will complete making these petals. So 1 more double crochet, single crochet, and let's move on to the next petal. Single crochet, 2 double crochet, and a joining slip stitch into the next petal. But I want to make sure I know where is the chain 1 space. And I want to insert my hook into the chain 1 space and make a joining slip stitch. Make a double crochet and a single crochet to complete this petal. And next I'm going to complete the next 6 petals, next 6 petals on my new flower. And I want to work over the yarn tails. So it's a single crochet, 2 double crochet, chain 1, 1 more double crochet, and a single crochet into the same space. Now I will make the next 4 petals on my new flower, and I'll meet you back here when I'm ready to close the round. So I finished my round and I want to slip stitch into the first single crochet made to close this round. Cut the yarn and pull the loop all the way up. So now I'm ready to attach the next flower, and on the next flower I will have 4 joining points. I'll start by joining into this petal, next I will join to this one, then to this one, and then to this one. So grab a center, attach the new yarn under one of the chain 1 spaces, chain 1, and I'm going to just creating the new petal. So a single crochet, 2 double crochet, and now instead of the chain 1 I want to join into the chain 1 space on the first petal, complete this petal on my new flower, and next I want to move on to the second petal, And now I want to make the second joining slip stitch. I want to insert my hook under the chain space of the next petal, make a joining slip stitch, and complete my next petal on the new flower. And these are the two petals, first petals joined. Let's move on and make the next petal while we join it to this petal. So single crochet, and I want to work over the yarn tails so I don't have to weave them in later. 2 double crochet, joining slip stitch. I want to find the chain 1 space, insert my hook from front to back, grab the yarn, make a joining slip stitch, and now I can complete the petal, and I'm on the next one. And now I will make the 4th petal and join Sorry for the noisy road outside. And I have completed the 4th petal on my new flower, and this is also the 4th joining point. What I'm going to do next, I will crochet the next 4 petals, complete the next 4 petals on my new flower. I will do that and meet you when I'm ready to close the round. So I'm ready to close the round, and I want to make a slip stitch into the first single crochet, cut the yarn and pull the loop all the way up, and I'm done. And here is the second flower on the row, on the second row joined. And actually this is everything you need to know in order to join your flowers as you go. In this way you go flower by flower, row by row. You go from the top down. If you're right-handed, you go from right to left. If you're left-handed, you go from left to right. And this is it. This is how you join the flowers as you go on my Shinjuku scarf. And I hope you enjoyed this video tutorial with me. I will leave a link to my Shinjuku scarf pattern down below in the description box for you. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I will see you in my next one. Bye!